Hey everybody, check out the disclaimer. And also remember that everyone who supports me on Patreon gets to see preview images, work in progress shots, and high resolution pictures of the completed toy. If you want to join them, the link is right below. Hello my friends, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with a commission for R Comix. And it's something we haven't done for quite a while. It's a good old-fashioned Sonic OC. His name is Carrot. I don't know why his name is Carrot, because he doesn't incorporate green or orange anywhere in his color scheme. But whatever, he's still kind of cool looking. The base toy on paper is supposed to be a Super Silver, but I did swap out the arms and legs for a Shadow figure because they matched the glove and shoe design a bit better. So let's get to how the toy was modified, starting of course with the head. I took off the forehead frond and the two large spines from the back of Silver's head. I also snipped off the nose because it was a bit too long, and sculpted everything over. Bigger ears, new hair. This is the kind of thing where you have like a fringe covering half the face because that's kind of cool looking. And once all that hardened and stabilized, I did the hair on the back of the head. Funny thing, a little bit of a miscommunication. When I first looked at his reference picture, I thought he just had a long ponytail, but it turns out that he has a tail and a shorter ponytail. So they kind of got blended in with the reference photo, and I thought he just had one thing. But, it still works out. He has a pretty nifty color scheme, though. He's mostly blue with some white highlights, but the white highlights are in these cool, jagged lightning bolt patterns, which are all fun and good. So, that's kind of fun. It's a cool-looking design. And the back of the head, of course, has the also design. Almost kind of looks like a Z or a music note or something. Kind of fun. Now let's move on to the rest of the body. The shoes were a bit of a simple job. They had that ring thing going on the ankle like what Shadow has, which is why I chose to use them. And I just had to fill in the soap gap in the middle and add a bit of stuff to the front because it kind of looks like a steel-toe boot that has its own material, like that little bulge. I'm not really sure how to describe that other than saying it looks like a steel-toed boot. And giving it a color scheme, I actually had to mix that darker shade of gray because I couldn't find a shade of gray that was suitable. I mean, there's steel gray, which is that lighter shade of gray. Then there's medium gray, which is only marginally darker and not dark enough to do the thing. And then I couldn't find any other shades of gray that were darker. There's no dark gray, apparently. So I had to take black and white paint and mix my own gray. The torso is very simple. He just has a little bit of chest fluff, and he has a tail. I had to sculpt the tail hanging a bit low to make sure it wouldn't impact the ponytail, but everything still works. And the hands are simply a repaint, just a completely different pattern. He has the fingerless glove thing going on. And the arms and legs are also simple repaints, mostly blue, with a few white highlights around the forearms and the shins. So once all that stuff was repainted, I assembled the body, make sure everything fit, everything was nice and stable, and the arms and legs played well with their new torso. So this was the point where I took a day off because I had to wait for all this to stabilize, and then I painted the head. So yeah, so then I reattached the head, and the figure was complete, and let's take a look at the completed figure. And here he is, all complete, looking like a guy. Yeah, everything's pretty cool here. He's got his fringe, he's got his interesting little hair highlights, he's got his one visible eye. Yep, that is most definitely a Sonic OC. I don't really know the backgrounds of any of the OCs I make. I don't, maybe this is an SMT situation and he's actually a really famous YouTuber that I'm completely ignorant about. I don't know. But he's a pretty cool looking character in his own right. He has a nice design. Everything on him kind of pops. He's spiky in just enough places to be interesting, but not so spiky that he looks busy. And I always consider that to be a bit of a win. And he maintains all the articulation, which is the best thing you can hope for from these Jazzwares figures. That was the whole draw of the line. And yeah, I got more stuff to do. I think you're gonna really like what's coming up next. Well, maybe, yeah, you're gonna like it. This is Wake Angel 2001. Teasing you with what I'm going to make next, which is going to be cool. And we're going to see you guys next time. This is me signing off now.